Amici, Dangote raised a lot of issues, including one I saw yesterday, which we are still investigating, that officials up there in Nigeria petroleum industry are floating a kind of mini refinery or whatever they call it around the Malta axis. Malta is a country. So we have
along the shores of Malta.
Yes. So we need clarification on all these ones. Are they covering anything by saying that haven't had an emergency meeting yesterday to resolve? Nigerians need to know. They need to come out clean. This is the government of President Tinubu, who has come out openly to tell us that he's here to fix the country. Things should not be covered up with wrappers or with towels or with mats. Let them remove these clothes. Let's see what is under there. Dangote has raised a lot of allegations. You prefer to sell your crude to foreign companies, foreign countries, and thereafter they import at exorbitant prices, while he is here ready to buy this crude and refine them. And you are forcing him to go abroad to get this crude and come and refine in Nigeria. But I know some people have had their own issues with Dangote as well, that he's trying to force a monopolistic agenda or to preach or to push a monopolistic agenda, like what he has done in some other aspects, like in the cement industry and what have you, the sugar and what have you.
There are no monopolies. There are several players.
Yeah, until Boa came into cement, Dangote was there and he was buying everywhere. So, but if the petroleum industry issue, we call on the Lokobri-led Ministry of Petroleum, even though the president says he's the minister. Lokobri is the one doing the work. It should ensure that the meeting held last night resolve this issue to the letter, because we won't want that crisis up there, because Amici, there's a long-term implication when those big boys up there keep the ruffle all the way.
But let's try to break it down for you. Developments in the petroleum sector, the petroleum industry in Nigeria. Nigeria has one of the largest crude oil reserves in the world. At some point in our glorious years, we built different refineries, 4 of them owned by the country through the NNPC, to refine products and meet up local demands. At some point, these refineries were not very efficient, not operational. At some point, they become moribund. Now, some people have said that there's a cabal in the oil sector that are hell-bent on making sure that we don't refine crude oil. The same cabal people say exists in the electricity sector that have prevented us from generating adequate electricity to satisfy national demand so that we can continue to import generators. Some people say the same cabal exists in the petroleum sector, that they are the ones that are importing products, that they make so much money in this importation, and because of that, they spread the money around and frustrate the local refineries from working, frustrate any attempt by government to build new refineries. After all, the Buhari administration promised to build new refineries. He couldn't even revive the existing ones, not to talk of building the new ones. So this cabal will here exist. And this cabal continues to force Nigeria to be import dependent so that they continue to make money either by way of subsidy payment, which, for instance, former President Buhari described as a scam when he was out of government, and perhaps by implication engaging in that scam because he paid more subsidy. So you wonder, is this cabal so strong that was sucking everybody? Now, NNPC went about the business of rehabilitating their refineries. They awarded huge sums of money. Before, billions of dollars were wasted on these refineries. They call it turnaround maintenance, they call it revival, they call it rehabilitation. At the end of the day, these refineries did not work. Now, this present NNPC said, we will revive them, we will reconstruct them. Billions of dollars have gone in, yet these refineries are not working. And people are asking, why is that cabal so strong? And we don't even know when these NNPC refineries will work. Now, Dangote came in. He told us that recently he never envisaged that this mafia was so strong, that if he had foreseen what he's seen now, perhaps he wouldn't have gone in. That he had to battle them, both local and international, to get his refineries working. There are other modular refineries completed, but they can't function, no crude. There are no refineries coming up, such as the one Bua refinery is building in Akwa Ibom State. We'll wait to see whether it will become functional. So why is it that the private sector build modular refineries completed, they can't operate because no crude? Dangote has built the refineries, there is issue of crude supply, there is issue of adulterated products. Why is it that the public refineries will not work? Can't we hold people to account and say, you did this, you promised that you were given this mandate, you failed to do it? Can't we punish, can't we summon our national will as a people and defeat this cabal, eliminate them, and if they are not up to that, chase them out of the shores of the country?
Maybe that is one item the proponents or the initiators of the August 1 protest will be putting on the table as well. Amici, the NNPC GMD said last week that Port Harcourt refinery will start production in August. And other
August is next week. Okay?
Yes. I'm going somewhere. It starts by August, and a day after, we had a caricature protest by some locals saying that they are demanding this and demanding this.
They block access.
And they block access. And you see the big joke. We're big joker in this country. Big jokers in this country. And the NNPC was the one that quickly released a statement and say, petrochemical company of Port Harcourt refinery, we cannot get access, and no work can be done because of the caricature protest. I call it caricature. Forgive me. But ever since that small protest, or whatever protest they call it, happened, we've not had any other comment. Where is the security that man those places? Can't they go with security? If indeed the GMD is speaking from one side of his mouth that refineries will start production in August, so which means he's a liar. He should come and quote me wrong that he's not a liar for telling us this thing will come up on stream August, playing with 200 million Nigerians.
No, you should. No.
This is a protest that was not violent.
Hold on.
No, Amici, let me land.
Hold on. You can't say he's a liar because he made a promise. He said August. August has not come. So you have to wait till end of August. And if it doesn't work out, then you can begin to reach conclusion.
Let me wait.
That does not
let me wait till the end of August.
That does not remove the fact. So
let me end my thoughts.
You take back that word that.
Yes.
You take it back, right?
The GMB is not a liar. I'm only saying that
but that does not remove the fact that NNPC Limited has made promises in the past, feast dates for these refineries to work, and they are not simply working.
Let me land on my thought before TV comes in. And you talked about cabal. You know, the late General Abacha used to say if insecurity persists beyond 48 hours, government is aware and is involved. The government of the day know who the cabals are. And we shouted when Dangote refinery was coming up. We said the Nigerian government should not only concentrate on the percentage they are going to get as revenue or as whatever money. They should look at also the technical aspect. They should look at holistically how he's going to get crude. We shouted how he's going to get crude, how we're going to manage the crude, how sustainable will the crude supply be, and how he's going to sell his own. We mentioned all these things, and now he's coming out into the open as if due diligence was not done before we signed our pact with Dangote to get certain percentage of the investment. So that's why I say we're a big joker in this country. Until we wake up, I think we are still sleeping.
Teve, it's all about this cabal, why public refineries will not work, why promises to revive existing ones and build new ones have not been made, and how Dangote was able to get his own ongoing. And we're